Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're opening a Shining Fates Elite Trainer Box because I never actually opened one of these on the channel. My pre-order for this one ended up going on my shelf in my collection of ETBs. So when I saw one for sale, I thought, let's open it. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Alright, now that our ETB is sufficiently skinless, let's jump into this one. Now, since you have all been enjoying story time, I thought I would continue that with this one, as I assume you have all seen this ETB 1,000 times. Alright, let's chuck that down there. So, the story I am going to tell is when I was younger, and I want to say that I was probably around maybe 12 or 13 years old. Thanks, Pax. I was probably around 12 or 13 years old, and in outback Australia, when you're driving around, you actually have a lot of empty stretches of road when you're not going to see absolutely anybody else on the road with you. Ooh, I love these sleeves. So we were going on a family holiday, and it was the first time we'd used our camper van, so it was quite a large vehicle. Imagine like a I don't know, a removalist vehicle or a tow truck, a paint truck kind of thing. Ooh. I actually already have this promo. I bought a spare one online because I didn't want to open up my ETB, but happy to get that beautiful centering. Very cool, Evie. All right, I'll put you in the back, friend. Grab out our packs. Anyway, so we're driving along and another car starts approaching us and it hits a patch of black ice. Now, if you're not familiar with what black ice is invisible ice on the road, but it is extremely slippery. So it's, let's do that this way. It's very dangerous for cars because the driver can't avoid it. And yeah, it will tend to spin your car out of control. So we're heading down the road, my entire family in this camper van, when the car coming towards us hits a patch of black ice. So what we see off in the distance, ooh, is baby shiny Farfetch'd. So excited about that. Oh, and a Cinderace VMAX. That's so cool. I did not have those. Good start. So what we see off in the distance is this sedan with a family inside it. So it was just I think a mum driving with a couple of kids in the car, screaming as her car is just spinning full 360s like this down the road towards us. I have never seen my father move so quickly. The next thing that I knew, he was swinging his arm around the back of my mother's chair and just said, "Duck," to me and my sister. So we quickly pulled our heads out of the way and he managed to reverse the entire car at something like 80 miles an hour, or kilometers in Australia actually, 80 an hour, reversing backwards down the cold highway to stay in front of her car. So we were probably a couple of meters in front of this woman's car the entire time as it just spun towards us. I remember thinking that this was all happening in slow motion, but it probably all happened in like under 2 minutes. But yeah, I've always wondered if I was in a similar situation. Ooh, a double. I'm so excited. I don't have this double. And a luxury. Always wondered if I was in a similar situation where I was the driver of the car, would my reactions be quick enough to actually get me and my passengers out of the way? I don't know. For context though, my father has a heavy vehicle license, so he is trained in piloting, is that the right word? Driving, piloting, large vehicles. So he's probably a little bit more qualified than most. But nobody was hurt in that event when her car finally came to a stop because it actually swung off the road and into the gravel off to the side of the road. And we quickly stopped and jumped out of the car to make sure that she and her kids were okay. She was terrified, the poor girl. She was shaking and just crying. I think she thought she was obviously going to hit us, or she'd been struggling to try to get control of the vehicle back, because one of the things that people do when they hit a patch of black ice, whoop, Volcanian, is to correct, obviously, the steering of the car, which is what causes that spin to start happening. Oh well, contributes to it anyway. But yes, thanks to my dad's very quick thinking on the highway, everybody was okay. The car didn't hit us, we didn't hit anybody else. It was safe for him to reverse that quickly because there was absolutely nobody else on the road. I don't know if everybody knows this, but in Australia, whoop, Yan Mega. In Australia, most of our outback roads just have nobody on them. All of the people are crammed around the edge of the country, and if you're travelling through the centre of the country, you can go for hours without seeing anything. Alright. Eldegoss. I've been playing a lot of Eldegoss in Pokemon Unite, which is kind of fun. Massive shout out to the other YouTubers that I've been playing Pokemon Unite with, though. I've been having a ton of fun. We team up and go hunt down, indeedy, the enemy team. So I hope everybody else has been enjoying it if they've been playing it. Or if not, who has been playing the new free update for Pokemon Snap? I haven't checked that out yet, and I am super excited. Alright, we have 2 packs after this one left, so let's see if we can get some hits. So far, hasn't been amazing, but I'm not complaining. Coughing, Horsey, Grookey, Morpeko. Ooh, a baby shiny Frostmoth. That's super pretty. I really like that. And a Manaphy. Alright, last packs. Oop. Alright, well, they're both the same picture, so there's not really much point in putting one aside. Let's jump into this one. Code 4 to the front. Oh, and if you might see in the background, I have this 50th anniversary Ronald McDonald. I was about to call him an amiibo, but he is a pop vinyl. They were released recently in Australia as an Australian exclusive. You had to go to the Macca's drive-thru to grab one. I just thought they were cool and glittery. Boss's orders. All right. We only have one more chance. Come on. Awesome hits. I don't know why. I just... Oh, that hasn't opened properly. Let me in. Let me in. Boost back. No. Oh. Well, it just grabbed the edge of this card, so I feel better about that. I don't know why it is, but I seem to have terrible luck when it comes to Elite Trainer boxes. A Floatzel, Dartrix, Ball Guy, Morpeko, Cacnea, Chootle, Spinarak, Cuffant, a Cramorant, and a Professor's Research. Wow, that was not the best box, I think, that I have I've seen online, but I am super happy about some of these pulls because I really wanted this double, and our first pack was absolute gas, so first pack magic. All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I would really appreciate your continued feedback about how you're enjoying Storytime and whether or not you would like them to continue. But thank you so much for watching again, and happy collecting.